You're listening to Bionicle Commentary Central, episode 51. It is Thursday, May 5th, and you're listening to episode 51 of Bionicle Commentary Central.
Huzzah!
Ford is out for the...
And well met.
Leo, that literally didn't have any timing for anything whatsoever.
Run away! Run away!
As you can see, we are recording on Thursday instead of Friday because I'm going to see Civil War tomorrow, and apparently podcasts can never happen when I'm not around.
I'm watching it tomorrow
It's
because no wait, I'm not watching tomorrow. I'm watching it on Saturday because the tickets sold out before we could get them.
I'm
not
hoping
sure if
to go
our
on
tickets sold out
Friday.
here or not. I
We
mean,
tried to get them a week in advance.
I got them on Monday. Mine on Monday. Of course, I got like a 250 2D showing because 3D sucks.
What's wrong with 3D?
I hate
like
3D.
3D.
But then you
have to wear two pairs
But then
of
you can see
glasses if you're me.
Falcon fly right out and hit you in the face.
It doesn't even work like that. It's terrible. You forget you're even watching in 3D 20 minutes into the movie.
Generally, but as far as Iron Man 3 goes, I noticed the entire time.
Well, I didn't even like Iron Man 3 anyways.
I would blarg if I watched Iron Man 3 with 3D glasses because I get vertigo really easily and
I
Yeah,
neither
I've got-
get vertigo nor need glasses, so 3D is perfect for me.
I've never gotten motion sickness from 3D. I don't even get on roller coasters or anything, really. I only get it from being in cars. Leo, are you typing during the podcast again?
Again, no one will
he's-
notice it unless you point it out.
Well, I'm
He's
pointing it
typing
out,
right
so
now.
don't do it, or people will notice.
This is
Anyway, let's get to introductions. I am LQ, hosting today for Ford, who is out. Joining me today is Lena. How are you doing,
Hi.
Lena? How are you doing, Lena?
I said hi.
That's not an answer to the question.
No,
Okay,
she's
fine.
high.
I'm doing great. Very great.
Not
Yeah.
enough feeling. C-. That's how college reports work. Leo. Leo
Yes.
is also here.
I'm
How
filled
are
with
you
static.
doing, Leo?
I can feel the power!
Leo's microphone died today.
I'm using one filled with static. I'm gonna have to put a
I mean,
noise
we
removal
already-
filter.
Sadly, I don't think many people are going to show up for the funeral. It wasn't liked that much.
Yeah,
But it was better than its cousin here.
no one liked Mike.
But hopefully Leo gets a new mic soon.
A moment of silence for Mike. Okay, moment of silence is over. Let's continue with the podcast.
But that was pretty terrible timing, Leo.
A
Well-
moment of classical music for the mic.
Did the microphone have a family? Leo's too cracked up to answer that. Also joining us here today is Mace. Mace, are you doing better than the other two?
I am. I'm doing okay. Which is better than
that's
high and better than piano music.
good. Leo's gonna kill us for just pointing out all his background noise that we... I'm not sure actually. Leo, will this mic get rid of your background noise that always
Nope.
happens?
Not at all.
Well, great. This is a terrible episode already.
Podcast
That's
Or
why
is
we
it
have
better
noise
and
removal
better?
filters.
Noise removal doesn't work for removing noise that goes over your voice.
Well, I'll just speak louder then.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Civil War tomorrow, and I got the 2D showing. I'm always happier when I get to see 2D. Like, Star Wars Episode 7 was way better in 2D than 3D.
I only got to see it once in 3D, but it was awesome.
I
Yeah,
saw
the
it the first time in IMAX 3D and the second time in normal 2D.
I
Yeah,
actually
the
got
first-
to see The Force Awakens a day earlier.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, and the time I want to watch, I want to rewatch Ant-Man, but in theaters
I still
this
need
time.
to see
and
Ant-Man.
I'm gonna watch it again
Still?
tonight, actually, because
Yeah.
I
I
didn't...
can't not
okay,
watch Ant-Man in theaters,
so
even though I.
story for me with Ant-Man. I went to see it in theaters when did it come out? June?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think June
I
or
think so.
July, one of them.
Yeah, so I went to go see it in theaters then. But I had seen Age of Ultron earlier, obviously, and there, I stayed till the end, and then there was no end credit scene. So on Ant-Man, I was like, okay, I'm not wasting my time here again. There's not going to be an end credit scene. I'm getting out of here. Well, it turns out there was an end credit scene.
That's why you always
Yes,
stay
it
for the
was.
end credit scene.
I'm not letting them bamboozle me.
You were
I'm just
bamboozled
blaming
though,
Joss
'cause
Whedon.
you left.
May he never come back.
Yes.
Marvel isn't Marvel without an end credit scene. Even
It's
in
true.
comic books.
What's wrong with Joss
But
Whedon?
yes,
true.
so I'm going to watch Ant-Man tonight again, so just to catch the end credit scene, pretty much.
Yeah, I just want to watch. I would just want to rewatch Ant-Man in 3D because I said earlier
I think I
that
did see it in
do-
3D the first time.
Oh, one thing about Ant-Man, if I remember correctly, it had 2 end credit scenes.
Oh yeah, the one right before the
the
cast
first one was
showing.
pretty terrible because I just hate Hope so much.
What's wrong with Hope?
She's annoying and ungrateful and bratty.
Yep.
Remind me who Hope is?
It's true.
Hank Pym's daughter.
Wait. Hope Van Dyne? Is that her name?
Yes.
It's
What?
about
What's
bleeping
wrong with
time.
Janet Van Dyne?
She died.
She died.
Yep.
Spoiler alert.
So who will be the Wasp?
Should we cut that out?
No, it's been out for a year now.
So who's going to be
You're
the
right.
Wasp?
Hope.
Yeah. Oh,
And
wait,
Jane.
what about the Wasp?
Who's going to be the
You
Wasp?
say? Oh, Hope is now. That was the first end credit scene. Have you not seen Ant-Man, Leo?
I told you, I haven't seen
No.
Ant-Man.
Oh, you haven't seen Ant-Man. Oops.
Oh,
That doesn't matter. It's been out for a year.
Then you still haven't seen it.
Just
you
like when I
can't
was
not watch
spoiled for
Ant-Man in
Force Awakens.
theaters.
Just like when
Yeah,
I
and
was
nothing,
Well, I wasn't
spoiled
planning on seeing
for
Ant-Man in
the
theaters,
graphic
actually. I
novel.
just went because everyone else went.
And just
That's
like,
usually how a lot of movies go with me.
just
same
like
with
how I was
Mockingjay
spoiled,
Part
I was
1.
spoiled with Civil War.
Oh,
You speak-
oh yeah, you were already spoiled, weren't you, Leo?
Maybe
Don't
I talked
spoil
to a
it for
friend.
us.
Somehow, a friend of mine in my youth group found the ending fight scene for Civil War online and watched it.
What?
what?
No,
Okay, Spider-Man, my all-time favorite hero within this movie, and I've only seen the first 2 trailers.
Yeah, I only watched the
Restrain
first two
yourself,
as well.
people.
so avoid YouTube comments until after Civil War.
Mhm.
Yes,
Leo, are
I'm-
you gonna go see it in theaters or are you not?
Who, me?
Yeah,
So
I'm
like,
gonna
don't
try to
say
see it in theaters.
spoilers. This character
but
won.
now you can't afford it, can you? Because you gotta buy a new mic.
Yeah, but I'm going to get my dad. See if my dad pays for it. He always pays for all the movie tickets.
Yeah, since I'm
Nice.
watching Civil War on Saturday instead of Friday, then for all Friday I'm probably going to stay offline for basically the whole day.
I'm just staying off
because
social media.
spoilers.
Yeah,
because,
social media
because
is what'll
spoilers.
do it.
I seriously do not want to be spoiled for this because it is like the thing I've been waiting for my whole life. So
Yeah.
I think I might know the
Mhm.
spoiler already. I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but I
Thank you.
believe I might know it.
Spoiler
I
alert:
think
Martin
I might know
Freeman
it as
is in
well,
the
but
movie.
no.
wait, who?
Martin
Never
Freeman
mind.
is in it.
Oh,
We
okay. I
already
thought you
knew
said
that.
Morgan Freeman.
No, Morgan Freeman is not
Yes.
yet in this movie.
Morgan Freeman is in the movie. He plays the one above all.
Hey,
Yep.
Man, but I'm so excited. It's been getting really, really good reviews, and it's been holding those reviews. I'm really excited. So, Leo, whose team are you on?
I am on Team EXX Trooper. All hail the scrolls.
This silence is on purpose.
I like Team Cap, but I just remember in the comics everything was so poorly done towards the end that
The ending
I didn't
was
like any of them.
terrible.
So
Me and Leo,
Yeah.
are we... Mace, have you read Civil War comics?
Not yet, but I do have the entire event bookmarked.
Lena, have you ever, read an overview of Civil War or anything of the comics?
no, I have
I
not.
more or less know the bullet points.
Now,
That was out, 6 years ago now, so, Leo,
Tell
let's
me,
talk about
LQ.
that a bit.
okay, tell me, LQ, did you actually read Civil War or did you watch Comics Explained?
I watched Comics Explained.
Oh!
I read one book. I forget which
You
one
read
it
one
was.
book. Okay.
It wasn't, mine, but I read it.
Yeah,
I was just browsing the comic book store and I picked it up.
Yeah, I read the graphic novel version that my friend has, but the thing is about that you have to read all the other side stories in order to get the actual depth of
I feel like
Civil
some
War.
of the writers had different ideas of what the characters were like
don't know.
in Civil War.
I think my favorite part was when there's a side story where Deadpool invades the Great Lakes Avengers headquarters.
Oh, I knew about the Deadpool part, but I did not know he invaded the Great Lakes Avengers.
Well, it's the part where after he kills Mr. Immortal, Squirrel Girl attacks him and defeats Deadpool.
Huh. I remember the part where he invaded the White House, didn't he?
I don't remember.
I remember him defeating the White House, and then Cable was there, and they were talking about how the events of Civil War could possibly lead to the events of Days of Future Past.
Who knows?
But anyways, yeah, the ending, I hated the ending of Civil War in the comics.
I think there was an ending comic that said that Iron Man orchestrated the entire thing or something. I'm not exactly sure how accurate that is, but...
No, he didn't orchestrate the entire thing. He orchestrated Green Goblin coming back and getting free and starting attacking people, and then a war with Atlantis.
He brought the Green Goblin back.
Yeah.
So he's directly responsible for
basically a
Goblin
supervillain.
Nation.
Yep, and he also started a war with Atlantis by blowing up Atlantean children, I believe.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then,
he also-
so what are the last few words of the comics? Were, "You're a great man, Mr. Stark."
Sure.
And then Captain America even gets kind of stupid by the end of it.
Yeah. He punches the Punisher a lot.
Yay! I mean, what?
And
It's just like... And what was that one? Was it Civil War Frontlines about the two, where it was like Ben Urich and was it Sally Floyd?
Yeah.
Yes.
I really hated her interview with Captain America. They totally butcher the character. They're saying that Captain America wasn't right because he doesn't have a MySpace account.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
I
way to
did read
date
that
the
part.
entire book.
Yeah.
You know what else I don't know. I feel like Marvel has done a lot of questionable things since Civil War with their characters.
Like the beginning of Civil War I thought actually was pretty good.
Especially since Civil War leads directly into One More Day.
Yeah, one more day.
Don't even.
This moral of One More Day: never sell your soul to the devil to save your aunt from dying.
Ugh,
It's
especially
not
if the
worth
aunt
it.
is 90
You'll lose
years
all your
old.
fans.
Here's a
Yeah.
here's a better moral. Don't reveal your secret identity to a bunch of criminals so that they can shoot
That
your
too.
aunt. I don't know what Peter Parker was thinking. Did he
I
really
don't know
think
what
Tony
Peter
Stark
Parker's
would
been
protect
thinking
him?
for the last 10 years. Peter Parker has just become a total idiot.
The last Spider-Man book I got was Superior Spider-Man 31.
Superior Spider-Man was better because he wasn't Peter.
Well, that's debatable.
I liked him better than modern day Peter. Maybe it's just because modern day Peter butches classic Peter.
Well, yes, he's better than modern day Peter, but I miss 80s Peter.
Yeah.
The Clone Saga is better than this.
Yes, I actually
Oh,
like
dear.
the Clone Saga.
I do too.
You know what actually was a better comic book these days is we got the graphic novel last week.
Hey!
Ooh, yes.
Segue.
So, we've all read it now, right?
Yes,
Yes, I have.
Everyone
Yeah.
here. I'm very happy with this one.
Me too.
I'm disappointed from this one.
What are you disappointed about, Leo?
The battle was only 2 pages long.
Well, the battle was, but I didn't even want to see a generic battle anyways. I wanted world building, which we got a lot of.
I wanted to see a battle. I wanted to see Kimu fight Makuta.
Yeah, but from what I knew of the battle anyway, it was just one hit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
from the first book, it said the battle raged across Sokoto as they fought and
Well,
duked
I
it
don't
out.
think he meant the battle raged across. I think he meant the shockwave from the battle, and that's when.
Yeah,
it
and I think they did a good job of illustrating it.
I feel like
going
this
across the
tied up
island.
a lot of the questionable plot points people were thinking about too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why does Makuta and Ikimu have an airship with their faces plastered on it?
Yeah.
Well, that was a new thing, but I like how we
Spaceships.
finally got to learn how masks are made too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm wondering still though if that means that masks of speed and stuff aren't canon then, because it seems like from this explanation we've got they can only be elemental masks.
Speed would be a combination of.
Well, you can't combine elements. Remember,
fire
Makuta's
and
got in
ice.
trouble for combining elements.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Then it's just made out of fire for speed or something.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
you make a mask of speed by beating the creature of speed and scalping it. And...
Yes.
I've got a totally different image of what you probably meant there. I just have them like they put the creature of speed down the table and then like take this like stick and they just continually beat it until it like crystals fall out of it.
You know what my favorite part of the book was?
What?
There was the brown Akoto in helping Makuta. We all know that's Akmao.
You thought he could get away with it,
You're
didn't you?
right. You're right. That is. I never thought of that before.
And something I was confused about. You know Makuta's tree growing mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did that combine water and earth? What about just
Because
making a
water-
plant
Yeah,
mask?
jungle.
Because all life
Why
needs
not
water to grow.
jungle?
Why not just use a jungle mask?
Yeah.
Makuta
That
didn't
part
really
made
think
no
this through,
sense.
did he?
No. And then
Maybe
the next one
this-
is burnt branches off a tree. Why not just use a mask of fire?
I don't think
I
he's
don't
thinking
know.
very clearly.
I will say, I would like to see some of those two elemental masks.
Let's
in
go.
set.
Let's go ask Greg.
Yes. Because
Also,
Makuta
we
was trying
learned
to
from it-
prove.
Oh, well, I guess, okay, maybe this is it. Because you know how Akimu said that those masks could only unlock the elemental energy already inside someone?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, what if, like, by combining two different ones, remember Makuta said anyone could use those?
Yeah.
So maybe by using two other elements, he can unlock the elements for anyone, was the thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, because who did he give it to?
A man on the street.
No, it was
Yes.
their gardener.
He's still a man on the street.
He wasn't on the street, though. He was on their terrace.
Alright, then he was a man on the terrace.
Also, wait, another plot hole. There were birds in the tree that he just grew.
I think that tree was already there. He was just making it grow taller.
Okay, that would make more sense, I guess.
I can't tell. Who is this guy supposed to be? Oh, yes, I think it might have been the brown guy who was helping Makuta.
The groundskeeper.
Yes, that was the gardener.
Gardener Akmao.
Yes,
His name was
Akmao. It
Sam.
is Akmao.
You see,
I mean, he called them Master Makuta.
At this one time, Ikimu finds this legendary ring, and this
Throws it into a
old
volcano?
creature comes in, and he tells him that he needs to go destroy it, but then the gardener listens from outside the window, and he has to come with him.
So
That's how Makuta got turned evil. Makuta is the one who found the ring, and him and the gardener destroyed the ring, but it tainted Makuta, and lo and behold, Sauron is the one who manipulated him into making the Mask of Ultimate Power.
So the great
I
being
read everything
Gandalf
Makuta-
set Ikimu on a quest
Yes.
to forge
I read
6
everything
legendary
that Makuta
golden
said
masks.
in like a Severus Snape voice.
I could see that.
So you would have Makuta be voiced by Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
May he rest in
Too
peace.
bad he's dead. Moment of silence for Alan Rickman.
Yes. Unstaged.
So does this mean Ikimu should be voiced by David Bowie?
I forget
No.
who that is. I know the name.
He died recently as well.
Oh,
He
Then
should be
yes.
voiced
He was
by
a
Winnie the
singer.
Pooh.
I'm not good with names.
He was a singer. He was in the Labyrinth.
He
I
was
haven't
that
seen Labyrinth
Life on
either.
Mars dude, I think.
He was supposed to have
Yep,
a
I haven't
cameo in
seen-
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'll have to look it up later. But anyways, when they get to the Temple of Time, I found it interesting. The Temple of Time looks slightly different here, but I can kind of like compare it to one of the animations.
It looks more like an hourglass and not really a pendulum.
Well, I can still see where the pendulum would have been.
I miss the pendulum.
I think it's still there. Okay, now here's something that's confusing me.
Yes.
Well, okay, let's talk about this point in particular, the Mask of Time. There's a lot to do with the Mask of Time here.
Yeah.
He confirmed the two-half thing, finally. We finally
Yep.
got confirmation of the two halves. And we found out what this upper half did. Oh, real quick point. They called it the Vahi, which was great.
And they said it came
Yes,
from the
I
universe.
was amazed at that. It's like,
That's nonsense,
Oh,
LQ. The
man.
Vahi isn't in G2.
It is now.
Yes, it is canon.
That's nonsense. Lego will never do that.
Okay, but here's what... First things first, before we talk about its powers. We saw, like, the original Vahi in the last book. Now, was that supposed to be this one, and they also used that one to summon the Toa? Or did they use the other half to summon the Toa?
I have an easier explanation. Lego didn't
What?
want to reveal the upper half.
Well, I mean, yeah, was it supposed to be the upper half in the last one?
Of course, it was
or
supposed to
did
be
they
the
use-
upper half.
But then, why did that half have totally different powers? Because this one only showed you into the future. Showed you into. No. Showed
Maybe
you
this-
the future or the past. The other
I'll
one they
bet-
used to like change time. So what if that
Maybe
was
the
actually
upper
lower
half was more like an arcane focus.
So what? Did they ever say they don't have two halves? I don't remember.
No.
Let me see.
Because I'm wondering if they did just use like the two different halves. Because if you look at the
Yes.
they did say. They did.
Ikimu says that legend says that it once consisted of two pieces.
Once,
But there's
meaning they
also-
don't have it.
Wait,
Yes.
but what if during the time from back then to the current Protectors Lab, they were looking for the Toa's mask the entire time? What if they were also at that point found the other half of the Vahi?
That easily could have
That's
happened.
absurd.
But then why does they have totally different powers?
Maybe Ikimu didn't know how to use it.
Let's ask Greg.
Yeah, but the new one looks cool, and I like how it does look a lot like, you know, the original G1 Vahi can combine with it.
Yeah.
As a slot. That was cool, and then we finally figured out how Kimu knew how to make the masks exactly how they would look. So I think this confirms, too, that the Toa haven't been to Akoto before.
Yeah, they have not.
There's no such thing as a
Ikimu
Toa.
didn't even know what a Toa was.
Yes, this invalidates the entire concept behind the Bionicle roleplay on the LMBs.
Well, a lot of things have already. A lot of things. But yeah, so now we know that the Toa weren't
Terrible
there before,
things.
and we know how the prophecy came to be.
I wish they would have at least mentioned Umarak, because Ikimu
Umarak.
knows him from before
I
he
like how the
blew up.
creatures were interconnected with this story, though, because everything's starting to feel a bit more consolidated at this point.
Hashtag it's
Yeah.
all connected.
Then that was everything was pretty cool in this. Oh, also Capital City. That's a new thing we got in this book.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
And
Is that its
the
name? Capital
parade of
City?
masks or
Yeah.
whatever.
So I'd always kind of assumed that the city of the Mask Maker was the capital city before, but it turns out it wasn't.
Is
The
their
city of
beach
the Mask
home.
Makers was just a big city, and it was like this arts center and industrial center. So the real capital city was down in the Stone region. Oh, also I want to talk about the island formation, but we'll wait for that. So, and that city blew up, and also I think a ton of people died there if my calculations are correct.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because where'd they all
Someone
go?
had to.
Otherwise, we didn't see bodies scattered everywhere. Makuda's body was gone. What if they all come back and they're like minions of Makuda? But yeah, I'm pretty sure they all died. Who says
That's
G2
what-
isn't
Well,
dark?
Agarak survived.
Well, they were on an airship.
No, Agarak was on the ground, I think.
Well,
Wasn't he?
Agarak, the green protector,
Yes.
he was standing inside the airship
Aw,
watching
man.
from the sky.
so
But he
yeah,
was on the
airship
outside
protected
of
them
the
with its
airship.
magical Hindenburg magic.
if it had Hindenburg magic, it would be destroyed.
Well, you see, it used up all the magic, so when we got to our time, the Hindenburg magic was used up and it blew up.
Yes.
Oh, the
Canon,
humanity.
But yeah, okay. Final thing I want to talk about from this, unless you guys had things to bring up, of course. We did finally get confirmation of what Ryder Windham has been trying to get across for a while, and it's that how the different regions worked and how it was changed when the mask was blown up. So there was always these different regions with different civilizations living inside of them. But once they were all jungle, though, at the time.
Yeah.
But they just, for some reason, they felt like this enthusiast connection to the regions and their elements.
Yeah.
And then
The way I
once the
see
mask
it was
blew
more
up-
like Matanui in the past.
it's
how
probably
everything
a
was
bit less
integrated?
like Manu, because Manu was still somewhat divided.
Yeah, but everything's still integrated and looked like it could actually
Yeah,
be
but I
something
think this
you
one
see.
was like 100% pure. I don't even think there were any icy places before
I'll bet
this.
the
There was
Kotoans
snow at the
just
top of the
followed
mountains.
wherever their creatures went.
Well, yeah, it might have been true, Leo. It might have been true. But I'm glad we finally got all that out of the way, because that was getting confusing, and we didn't have very many sources for it.
Yeah.
You know what?
So,
You know what I don't like?
What?
Throughout this comic, and it was the same in the last one, the Toa never have their golden masks on.
they don't. They have it on the cover.
Not here. Read the book. They don't have their golden masks. Anywhere.
I think it's because they tried to
you got a
use the
point.
golden masks solely as a connection to the creatures.
No,
Let me see.
because in the animations...
Oh, you
they
mean
don't-
when the
These aren't even the Uniters, Mace.
Oh, you're talking
These
about
are-
the masters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because here in the
these are
comic,
not-
they
right.
enter the city of the mask makers. They're supposed to have their golden masks. They just got
Well,
through
this
a
artist
collecting
we know
quest.
kind of gets easily confused. Like Kopaka's helmet is not a bucket.
Yeah. And what's with Golly's huge chin? I mean, it's just like, what?
That doesn't bother me that much as Kopaka's bucket helmet does.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your chin now.
And also,
What?
do we need to go over the protector names that we got at one panel with all their
There's
statues?
too much confusion, too many names. Ford knows them better. We'll wait until he's on to talk about those.
Jagiri equals Agarak.
So I'm wondering if because now they don't. What I'm kind of mad about though is that they don't match up with the ones that he said in Ross. So it kind
Yeah.
of breaks canon, you know.
You break canon.
I just want to know the story behind that. I hope we can like PTV can interview writer one time again about this because I have
Or-
questions.
Or we can.
You know what I'm having a problem visualizing is what is Stonefire that Kitar controls?
Stonefire?
Yeah, controls the element of Stonefire and
I don't
uses
remember
powerful
that.
claws
You're
for
right,
digging.
I
Where
saw
is
that. It's like, what?
What is
Did
Stonefire?
Makuta put
What is
together another
love?
mask?
Baby, don't
Wait,
hurt me.
what section is this?
Basically at the end where they show the creatures.
Oh, like the creatures' profiles?
Yes.
Oh, well, profiles always suck and they're not accurate.
Yeah, but what is Stonefire?
A typo. Like on and Anya.
Anya.
And also chemo.
So here's what I'm guessing is they copied the template that Akira, Creature Flower, was the first one they did, and they used that as a template for all the other creatures. And in here, they forgot to replace fire with stone all the way.
Oh, that's gotta be what happened.
Probably. That's why there's no dash or anything between Stonefire. That's why it's one word.
Because otherwise, wouldn't it say Protector of Stone Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Stonefire, how do you get fire and stone at the same time?
You don't. Very difficult.
Well, there's some
Exactly.
flammable stones.
I guess.
I
But then
guess
it's
you can
more
only control
stone
the
than anything.
flammable rocks.
Lava! Stonefire is lava. Okay.
That's not technically on fire. It's just hot.
Fire!
It's,
Fire, fire, fire!
it's close enough.
But yeah, the book was good. It's probably my favorite. It finally gave us some world building, which I've been severely lacking for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
it makes me a lot more excited for the series.
One of my
Too bad
favorite
it's almost
points of
over.
world building is the fact that they're rebuilding the city of the mask makers.
Oh yeah, we knew that. That was in Journey to One even.
Mm-hmm. But that's still my favorite piece of development.
Too bad we only get one more graphic novel and one more book, and it looks like it might all be over.
It's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
It better not be.
I feel like this is the stuff we should have gotten at the beginning. You know,
Yeah.
it feels like we waited a long time to reach this point, and this is where it really, because all this world building, we should have started off knowing this about Okoto. Give us more of a base, because I think that's what like drove a lot of people off at the beginning, and people did get driven off.
Droven off?
It's, yeah, I said driven, not droven. But
Toa
you know, because there
drove
wasn't
him.
really much of a world at first, and now we're finally getting that world, but it's coming a bit late for a lot of people.
Yeah. It's like with G1, the promotional materials were what drew a lot of people into it.
Uh-huh. Like if you listen to my interview with Metronary Legacy, how he talked about how the
When is that coming out, by the way?
today, I think it's
Oh.
out now.
Oh, okay.
Plot twist.
Yeah. So he was talking about how like when he was 10 he saw the Bionicle commercial in 2001 and how like that just drew him in. G2 just isn't doing that, sadly.
I blame the higher-ups.
Yes, I
Yeah.
blame them too. If
Me too.
Ford was here, he would not blame the higher ups, but Ford is not here today, so we can get away with it.
So we can blame Ford instead.
Yes, we blame Ford. Hashtag we blame Ford.
Hashtag make Bionicle great again.
You know what else I
Hashtag making
found
a
out?
Kodo great again.
Well, I was looking up the news this morning is we finally got some LEGO Dimensions Series 2.
Yay, I have like
packs.
5,000 LEGO Dimension sets.
Amazing.
I need
You're the
5,000
one that
more.
makes these currently, aren't you?
Yes, I am the
you should do a
expert.
Let's Play.
I should.
Yes.
But it's just too expensive for me, and I gotta buy those Bionicles and microphones.
You see, they have prime discounts on the sets constantly. I haven't bought one at full price since November.
Still too much for me, and I buy way too much.
It's very expensive.
But anyway, one of the most recent things are I'm getting this from the Brick Fan, my favorite source for LEGO news.
Not TTV.
And Sonic the Hedgehog is heavily rumored to be in it.
Now, I don't care that much about Sonic the Hedgehog, but one good point about it is it's a video game-based franchise. And so far, from Midway Arcade to Portal, the video game-based ones have been amazing.
Does this mean there could be a Shovel Knight one?
There should be a Shovel Knight.
There could be, I guess, yeah.
But of course, that's an indie game. But hey, there's a Shovel Knight amiibo.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Shovel Knight and me, but the thing is Nintendo isn't really involved in this, and Shovel Knight's heavily partnered with Nintendo.
Well,
Yeah.
Sonic. Well, Sonic is Sega, which is a rival for. Oh wait.
Sonic the Hedgehog should do fine. I think Sonic will be
not-
fun.
100% sure this is going to be true, but it is from CM Forsyth, and we all know who he is.
Yes,
Mhm.
he's the guy who has that plant suit man as his avatar constantly.
And the guy
Yes.
that leaked the sets last year, the last time I'm going to do leaks.
I remember that.
Ooh, but what I have heard is coming this way, which I am excited for, which would actually make me kind of want LEGO Dimensions, they're adding Harry Potter, too.
Meh.
That's a really smart idea to bring people in for Generation 2 of Dimensions.
Yeah, I like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter's a big thing.
Harry Potter wasn't that good as the last book.
Oh, I loved the last book.
Last book was depressing.
In what way?
Everyone died, pretty much.
Well, like, okay, a lot of people died, but how's that a bad thing? It makes for a better story.
No, it doesn't.
You're just sore, Leo.
Yes,
Because-
but the quality notwithstanding, it's a huge franchise. It'll be a great pull for them to get people to
Leo
start
doesn't
buying
care because everyone Harry cares about dies. Hedwig is dead.
Yeah, all the best
Dumbledore
characters died.
dead. His parents dead.
Snape
Lupin
is dead.
Dead. Snape dead.
Spoiler
George
alert!
George Weasley, dead.
No, I
Just
thought
kidding,
Fred
I've
died.
already seen them.
Fred Weasley, dead. They're
George is
interchangeable,
alive.
it doesn't matter.
One of the ginger twins dead.
And if you haven't read Harry Potter, watched the movies yet, I'm sorry. That was your fault.
Hermione, married to Ron.
Don't worry, you won't remember these names by the time you get to the final movie if you're not a fan
Peter
already.
Pettigrew, he also died.
Peter Pettigrew.
Who else died?
That's really
there?
helpful since
Tonks, she died.
I'm only halfway
Basilisk,
through the third
dead.
book.
Wait, Leo,
Oh, dear.
you're only halfway through the third book?
Yeah.
Well,
Say
That's
something at
Thanks
the
for
beginning.
spoiling around the whole series.
Yeah, now we spoiled the whole
You
thing.
should have said something at the beginning.
well, just
Well,
so you
look,
know,
there's still. Don't worry, there's still others that die that we haven't told you about.
Oh, good.
just so you know,
Wait, others
Dumbledore
died?
comes back as a picture.
Everyone comes back as a picture. Their wizard's death really doesn't exist. They just have to paint a picture of someone in their back.
Yeah, but how
You just
sad
paint a
must
picture
that
of
be to
everyone
live?
and then move to the painting world.
Yeah, but then you have
They
to
can live
stand
carefree
there and
lives.
you're painting forever.
Oh, also, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is apparently getting figures.
And that's another
I'm still not
reason
sure
why
about
it
that
makes so much
franchise.
sense for Dimensions to add Harry Potter now with Fantastic
I totally
Beasts.
forgot. That's coming out this year, isn't it?
Yes.
I need to. Is
Interesting.
that a
I'm
book first?
I don't think
Um,
so, no.
I think
J.K.
the
Rowling's
book
pretty
is-
much done doing anything book first. She's
Yeah, I think
when
the
she said
book
there's
and
no
the
more
movie
Harry
are getting
Potter.
released at the same time.
Are they doing a book form of it? Actually,
I'm pretty
I thought
sure they
weren't.
are.
Maybe, I guess they always do book adaptations of movies, but it's not going to be, like the Harry Potter books in that
Yeah,
case,
it's not going to be
obviously.
like that.
But that's how J.K. Rowling's sitting around when she said she's not going to make any more books. She's just like, okay, let's make it a play or a movie, and then we'll make it a book.
Yeah.
In other words, I think she's running out of money.
In that case, she'd better start
Does
writing.
anyone know? Oh, Ghostbusters reboot. Which, speaking
Yeah,
of,
that doesn't
man.
look good.
the trailer was the most disliked video on YouTube.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Yes. Ever.
ever.
You gotta link me to it.
The trailer?
Yeah.
It was.
Link
It had
so
more
I can dislike
slime
it.
jokes than Nickelodeon award show.
That's pretty bad.
Yep.
Wow.
But
I'm
Slime
like,
Slime
I do
is not a
watch
reboot,
it.
actually. It is a continuation. Anyone know what Knight Rider is?
Yes,
Oh, yes,
that
yes,
talking
yes,
car,
yes.
that
My
old
dad is a
80s TV
huge
show.
fan of that.
Oh yeah, I remember
With
that
the
show.
set, apparently.
It's like his
Secret
favorite-
Agent and the talking
It's
car.
his favorite thing ever. Yes, Kit.
Yes.
I have
Yes.
never heard of it.
You haven't? It was an old
Yeah,
show.
he's getting a pack.
It even had a reboot like 10 years ago or whatever on Fox.
Huh.
No way. I had no idea.
It didn't last very long.
They should
Good.
reboot the Battlestar Galactica TV show.
Or maybe
Is that
something they
reboot
should-
still running? I mean,
don't know.
didn't they already do that?
I
I don't know. Nobody cares about the Sci-Fi Channel, SYFY, whatever that means.
Oh, and also Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans, no.
Moment of silence.
Yeah, for the poor Teen Titans.
The Batman was
Oh wait,
better.
I just noticed. Here's another one that I didn't notice. Adventure Time.
It's getting reboot?
No, we're
No.
not talking about reboots.
We're still on Dimensions.
We're talking about Dimensions.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
Lego
Adventure
Adventure?
Time.
What?
I don't think it's actually going to be Adventure Time. I think the AT stands for A-Team. Because there is
The
another
A-Team.
list called MRT. That has to be Mr. T.
Da, da, da,
I'm pretty
da,
confident
da,
that this
da,
list of rumored sets is going to be the one. I think it would make sense that they do Adventure Time.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
I haven't actually seen Adventure Time, so I don't know about it.
It's
but
a terrible show.
Yes.
I assumed from the commercials, so I never tried it.
Good.
Yeah,
We should-
I just offended a bunch of people who like Adventure Time, and I don't care.
There are a lot of people who like it. I know that
They,
much. for
they
a
should
fact.
make an A-Team pack.
I mean, there's one.
A-Team.
Yeah, you know, with Mr. T, Hannibal, and
Yeah. One of the
I don't
links.
know of them. No.
you
There
haven't
are
links
seen
links
the
that they
A-Team?
A-Team?
found.
We
They're
fly,
having
we
a
die.
new one. It's either this year or next year. They're having a new movie.
Oh, so cool. Yay.
So that's leading some, credence to the A-T means A-Team.
I want
rumor.
some miracle deal to be made with Disney and get Marvel and Star Wars packs so I can have Lego lists and Luke Skywalker fighting side by side.
I would
Speak-
buy every single one.
Speaking of that, a new trailer today came out for Lego Star Wars Force Awakens.
Oh, cool.
I'm buying that too. I'm buying everything.
I'm not gonna get.
It actually
Lego
looks
Star
really
Force
cool.
Awakens.
They have side stories for how Han and Chewie got the Rathtars, where Poe Dameron rescues Admiral Akbar.
Huh.
The bad
they-
guys have actual AI instead of running into your fist.
I'm just not interested in a one movie thing. I don't think it has enough characters for it to be worth it to me. If anything, I'll get Lego Avengers first.
Lego
I might
Avengers,
just like when it goes down to $20.
or wait till Steam Summer Sale.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, Steam not Force Awakens, May the 4th sale was yesterday. I think it's still going on.
I have no money.
I've been thinking of buying Galactic Battlefront, but I shouldn't buy anything else.
I should buy Shovel Knight.
But first, you need to buy a microphone, Leo.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not a huge fan of platformers, so I still haven't played Shovel Knight, even though everyone else seems to love it.
Oh, you'll love it.
Which is strange, because a lot of Nintendo fans are big fans of platformers, but I never have been.
Well, it's a 2D platformer, and you jump around on a shovel like Scrooge McDuck. Think
What if anyone else
Castlevania.
Castlevania-
actually got that reference?
Think Castlevania meets Mega Man meets Ducktales.
I haven't played Castlevania. I played Mega Man for like a first level, and I got bored of it. I'm just not
I beat
a huge
Mega
fan
Man
of platformers.
X,
I
but-
like some platformers. I like the classic Marios. I like some classic Sonics.
Sonic.
After those, I just get bored.
I love
Everything
Sonic
becomes
games.
the
My favorite's
same.
Sonic 2.
Well,
The
good
classic
thing you'll play Shovel
Sonics were
Knight
pretty
then.
fun.
Nothing
I like
stays the
Sonic.
same in Shovel Knight.
Huh.
I like any Sonic game that is classic, like pixelated. My favorite is Sonic 2.
The nice thing about Shovel
I
Knight,
played the original Sonic. I played Sonic Rush. Isn't exactly a classic one, but it was a good one for the DS. I did actually like Sonic Colors. It's the only good modern Sonic.
Yes! Sonic Colors. Best 3D Sonic game
Really. Which port did
ever.
you play of it? The Wii port?
The Wii, yes.
Okay, that's one I played. I played the Wii. The DS one wasn't as good. Sonic Rush is probably my favorite Sonic game, though, because it's like the classic Sonics, but with more content, and...
we should all get
classic
Hedgehog.
Sonics are
I
hard.
should look that up sometime.
My favorite of all of them would be Sonic 3, when you combine
and
the
Sonic Adventures
cartridge
for the
with
Game Boy
Sonic and
Advance.
Knuckles, then you get Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That
I've
was
never
the best.
played a Sonic
Oh,
game.
wow.
You never played one, Leo?
No.
Mario's actually faster than Sonic, don't let it deceive you, but they're fun.
I've only
One time I
played as
played-
Sonic in Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, one time I played Sonic Blast. It was not a blast.
Sonic Blast. Is that the one for the N64? Or not N64, the
I
equivalent
think
of the N64, because obviously Sonic wasn't on the N64, but like the 3D era, and then it was on the Sega, whatever it was at the time.
A
No,
Sega Genesis.
Sonic Blast was a 2D game, but it...
The Sega
Sega
Last
Saturn?
Breath.
So it was a 2D side scroller one, huh? I don't
Yeah.
recall that one. I've only heard horror stories of, like, what was it, Sonic 2006?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sonic 06. That is the worst.
It
Ever.
looks creepy.
It is.
It is.
Oh, man. Sonic 06.
I'm one of the minority who actually did enjoy the Sonic Storybook series games, though. Everyone else hated them, but I liked like Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic and the Secret
Yes,
Rings.
Sonic and the Black Knight. That is one of the best things. I have those.
None shall pass.
I have that one, and
No one else likes
I really
them.
like it. Especially the intro.
I have no idea about those.
They were
This-
fun for me, at least.
The French doors
Mostly
keep
because I
opening
guess
and
they
closing.
weren't really platformers, but they were fun.
Yeah, I found them. I find all
Send
Sonic
your
games.
hate mail to
Bionicle Comedy Central at gmail.
No. I'm gonna direct them to
Batman.
Twitter. No, I'm directing them to Twitter. At the
Batman.
Colbitoir.
What?
That is THE.
That's my Twitter, not yours.
BITAR. On Twitter.
That's mine, not yours. Direct your
Yeah,
hate to
exactly.
at LQ1998.
Yeah, you can do that because that's not my Twitter handle.
Alright, at Frog Sam Bob.
Nope, that's not it either.
Blast.
You'd
Alright,
never be able to guess mine.
Direct your hate to at the BCC crew.
That's also not mine.
Mine
I know,
is
but it's
super.
ours.
I got it.
Wait, Lena, you have Twitter?
No, but I know your email.
I only have like 8 followers on Twitter.
I'm one of them.
No.
I should
Yep.
unfollow you.
Why? I post
So that way you'll have
interesting stuff.
7 followers, because 7 is a good number.
Well, it is a good
True,
number,
true.
but Leo, I post interesting stuff. Like, where did I last post? Oh yeah, like last time I tweeted about how I can never get into BZP without resetting my password.
How long ago was that?
4 days ago.
4 days ago. Alright.
Oh, and then me ranting about how Zelda Wii U has been delayed again!
No.
Again, and the NX isn't coming out till next year.
But
And
that
there's
is-
no Nintendo games I want coming out this year. Unless I don't know whether to call it Earthbound or Mother 3 at this point, but either way, if that comes to the US, I will forgive Nintendo. But for now,
I call
there are
it-
no games coming out this year.
I refer to that as those characters from Smash Brothers.
Oh, but Earthbound is one of the best RPGs ever made. It's so great.
Undertale's better. So,
So great,
it
it
is
grates
not.
cheese.
Earthbound is a classic. It is amazing.
Monog is better.
Definitely one of my all-time favorite video games
Monog
of
2
all
is better.
time. What?
Monog 2 is better.
No. Monog is better, if anything. Monog
Vin-
2...
Alright, then
If Monog 2
is
had a
better.
proper ending, maybe I'd change my mind.
Monog 2 is the superior RPG.
Leo, I remember when you finished Monog 2. You were just screamed. Because there was nothing, and you didn't even use your crystals for anything.
Sure I did. I changed the pixels on the screen.
Wait, they do that?
Yeah, everything went black, and then no comma appeared.
What? When
You
you
see-
use the crystals?
When you use the crystals, the sky goes gray, and the rock sheet fly overhead. Then everything goes black, and then suddenly no comma is there.
Oh, that. But I didn't even get all the crystals, and I still got that.
Huh.
MNOG2.
You lazy loafer.
I didn't know it was going towards the ending. Yeah.
Back in 2003 or whatever, I thought Holly was just a shrunken down golly.
Back then, when
Really?
I think it was like
Oh.
2006, when I first played on the Kanoka Club, I just got stuck in this room with 2 white circles, and I never got out.
Oh, wow.
Weird.
Alright, I think it is that time of the show where I give Leo 3 emails to choose from. One gets answered today, and the other 2 get sent back to the email queue to be answered later. By the way, send us more email. We haven't been getting email for a while now. So if you have a question, comment, or you need advice on life
Or
and
criticism.
such- No,
Yes.
not criticism. You can send that to @the. What was your Twitter handle again, Leo?
I'm not saying @Frog Sam Bob.
That's not my Twitter.
It was your
My
Twitter.
Twitter.
You can send us an email at bioniclecomedicentral@gmail.com. 1 to 3 questions per email. Send as many emails as you like. In fact, send as any emails as you can. But only 1 to 3 questions per email.
Might as well
Go for
just
it.
send spam.
Okay.
Select.
Ask questions no matter how unquestionable. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. Somebody.
Oh, first, we got a new question I'd like to answer right away. This one is titled Emailing from someone who didn't put their screen name on. Please put your screen name on. I don't want to accidentally refer to someone by something they don't want on air. So, and he says, is this for questions or what? It is indeed for questions.
We have pre-answered your question.
Thank you for that well thought out question. All right. Okay, Leo. Your options are 100% lies or honesty. Leo's Kanohi calyx in the shape of a how is canon because Norik's Pukui in the shape of... It's
The
cut
Kirill.
off. Oh, that's how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird. Explosive shrimp scientist that saved the establishment of implosive cats.
If I could choose this, I'd choose.
Well, you
the-
can't. Leo must choose.
Dang it!
I like the 100% lies.
Sometimes.
Good, because this is the oldest one. Hi, BCC.
Read the
Lego
title
role
again.
player here with a couple of questions.
Read the title again.
Lego.
100% lies or honesty?
Lies, of course.
First off, what happened to the Web of Shadows honest trailer? Did it just
Lies.
get lost in editing like so many others? So the Web of Shadows honest trailer should have released approximately a year and a half ago.
I was
Here's
hoping
the
to work
thing.
on it sometime.
Preferably when Web of Shadows was having its 10th anniversary.
Yes, here's the thing. Chris never made it. That's the long story short. And now something was in production, and obviously that was thrown out with the rest of the stuff.
I made a
So-
document of that, which was
I do want to
My
do
own
it
writing of it.
sometime. It's just I'm not accustomed to that style of writing. I want to make sure it's what people are going to expect from it. And
I should
so,
rewatch Web of Shadows and write a script.
As of now, it is suspending its campaign. In other words, there's no current plans to finish it.
Yeah,
but
it's
it
not
will
coming
happen
out
maybe
anytime
someday.
soon, but don't be surprised when it does.
But should there be a
check it back in
contest?
2020. Maybe it'll run again.
Should there be a contest convention, we will of course accept the nomination.
So yeah, it's lost in hiatus right now. Someday it may happen. Don't count on it. Sorry. I mean, after we get a ton of views, I just want to make sure I can release something I can be proud of and not just release it because it's going to get a ton of views.
But isn't that the only reason
right.
to release anything?
So,
Ish.
are you guys planning on doing a CinemaSins-esque parody video, or is that test video
No,
just been
someone
floating
else
out
already
there
did
for
that.
so long with no reason? Okay, so the thing is, that video was never meant to be public.
What video?
It was for something I had been doing a CinemaSins parody of our own channel, and I actually had it like 80% of the way done. But you see, it was at that point my old laptop crashed, and I lost the project.
Oh, so
I
that's why
never
that
did
went
it.
nowhere.
Yeah, and it was just too much work, and I wasn't really happy with how the video was turning out. And as of now, that is now a private video. So, yeah, it was just something I was playing around with that was going to come out. It's not going to come out now. Basically, if you don't hear about any of our projects for a long time, they're not coming out. No word on that, anyone?
No.
Rip. Complete history of Bionicle abridged.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Whatever happened with that, Leo? You never sent me another script.
Well,
It's very abridged.
well,
Yeah.
for one thing, you aren't able to film yet.
Well,
And,
Leo, I was a year ago.
Yeah, a year ago.
And then it was supposed to come out last year.
I probably forgot about it. That's all I can say.
Yes. Basically, we haven't said anything we have plans to release at this moment. And you can count on that. Alright. P.S. When asking questions, do you guys prefer written like above or in one long paragraph? Just curious, so when I write
One
emails, I
long
can write it in a way
paragraph.
that's easier for you to read. No, I prefer like this. That's much easier for me. I mean, I don't mind any emails at all. I'm happy if we get any emails, but
One long
it is
paragraph.
easy for me to read like this, in like one question on each line.
Combine the two with poor
I mean,
grammar.
if you have like actual comment to the show, which are allowed too, but no one's ever done, yeah, you can do a paragraph. You're allowed to send us whatever email you want, and we'll read it on the show.
Send it to us in Latin.
No, don't do that. You know, Leo, we still have more time. Let's answer another question.
Alright.
So,
Ah,
explosive
What was
shrimp
that?
scientists that saved the establishment of implosive cats. Leo's Kanohi K Lex in the shape of a how is canon because Nork is in the shape of a... Which one of those would you like to answer?
you must choose.
Let's say that the explosive shrimp.
Okay. Hello, Metro Nui. I've always wanted to loud shout that.
You and everybody
Anyway.
else. Ban him.
Anyway, I have some questions for you. Do you ever plan doing some collabs with other biotubers like out there like Cal and LOF? Okay. Well, I don't think Cal and LOF really wants to do any collabs.
I would love to do a
First
collab.
off.
Especially with Colin.
I mean,
Colin Loff.
we don't have any plans to currently. No, collaborations are just a lot of work. We tried doing
Yeah.
one once, and then someone never finished their section. It actually wasn't the people we were collaborating with. It was one of our team members who never finished their work, and that went nowhere. And I've just gotten a distaste for them since then.
But,
But never say never, you know.
yeah, we can always have people guest voice, or we can do things.
It's just really hard to set up, was the thing. And know who's going to actually be interested. Because there's not that many biotubers out there that do stuff on a regular basis anymore. There's like Bionicle NP. Who else? And Callan, kind of.
Colin, Larnu.
Larnu doesn't know. Larnu's kind of out of it. He said he's taking a break from Biotube.
Yeah, but he can still voice and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's not exactly a collab, though. Okay. Now for a game of sorts. Create a story by each of you saying a single phrase, and the next person, and the next person, until so you have a pretty funny story. Alright, well, let's try this. How long do we have? 5 minutes.
Oh,
do
we
not
have
know.
plenty of time.
Okay, so I'll start with Lena, and then Leo, then Mace, then me, then Lena again.
All right.
Okay.
Lena, how come you just put a blanket over your webcam rather than turning it off?
I can't turn it off. There's a glitch.
Just turn it off. Just do it.
The call so-called ended because apparently there was an error in the video call and...
Google Hangouts is acting weird today. Anyway,
yes, it
go
is.
ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead and,
Were you listening to the question?
I know that it had to do with the game, but I was busy.
You must tell us a one-phrase
Create
part
a
of a
story
story.
by each of you saying a phrase, and then the next person, and the next person, and the next person, until you have a pretty funny story.
Okay, fine. Once upon a time, Tahu decided to go lava surfing, but then...
Then King Minos of Crete invaded with his Minoan army.
The army, being made out of gelatin, were not the best against fire.
What?
And Tahu murdered them all and was sent to court on trial for his crimes.
Judge Nuju said that the jerk was going to the jail.
King Minos, of course, said that jail was too good and that instead the jerk should be burnt at the stake.
And the steak here, of course, being a slice of a cow, he enjoyed his burning very much.
Everyone mourned Tahu's death for 29 days, and then they forgot all about him.
Except for Golly. She mourned him for 30 days. But then she fell for Kopaka and forgot all about him too.
So then Pohatu and Sorrow drowned his sorrows in Listerine and NyQuil.
Later, realizing that he was actually a Toa of Earth all along. And a loner. And Batman. And Australian.
Then he was arrested for drug abuse, and Nilku was arrested by association. The end.
That is the best story ever.
It's not finished.
Oh.
It's not finished, I said the end.
End
Okay,
credit
fine.
paragraph.
Post-credit scene.
There's an end credit scene.
Yeah, end credit scene.
Alright, go ahead.
So
Leo.
then we see Thanos holding the Infinity Gauntlet. One of the gems just so happens to be the Mask of Ultimate Power. And he says, fine, I'll clean it myself.
And
Rock
then,
will return
afterwards,
Uniters.
there's a post-credit scene where Galactus eats Thanos, and then the Great Spirit Robot eats Galactus.
Alright. Thank you for listening to this episode of Bionicle Commentary Central. Again, please
LQ,
email
look,
us at
it's Unicron.
BionicleComedyCentral@gmail.com, and maybe Leo won't interrupt me one of these weeks.
That'll never happen.
It's tradition.
So, for
Knock knock.
Lena, Leo, Mace, and myself,
Knock,
LQ,
knock.
we thank you for listening, and we'll see you again next week.
You're not gonna say who's there?
Did you interrupt me again? I just zoned you out.
Yes.